Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to do a quick and easy and cheap way to put a handle on the bottom of your ruck using 1-inch nylon webbing. You can get REI for a few bucks. This is a 10-foot strand, and then also 1-inch nylon tubing, which you can get from any home improvement store like Home Depot or Lowe's. Also very cheap. I think it's maybe $3 a foot. You want this to be 11 inches or less. Basically, you want it to only be the length of the bottom of the ruck. You don't really want extra because then it allows it to move a lot more and not be as sturdy. So you start with the nylon webbing. You're going to feed it through on the side molly. And basically, it's a process of feeding it up from the bottom on one side. It doesn't matter which side you do first. And then back under after you loop over the top one. Works with you. And then go back up the other side. Do the same thing. And then once you get it back through, this is the end you're going to tie off on when you get through the other side. So kind of cinch it down and get it snug. It's going to definitely snug up once you put it under some weight, so you may have to retie it later. So you take the other end of the nylon webbing and you feed it through your handle. And because of the handle length, it may take a little bit of patience to get it to go all the way through the tubing. You can get a bigger diameter tubing. I got 1 inch because I have smaller hands. If you prefer, I think they have 1 1/4 inch as well, and maybe even 1 1/2, depending on how big your hands are. Alright, so tools are what make us human. So I found that a screwdriver and some needle nose pliers works really well in helping to assist to get the handle through. So what you're going to do is snug it up once you feed it all the way through, and do the same thing on the opposite side. And once you're done that, it's a matter of tying it down and getting it snug. When you cinch it down, it's not going to look the prettiest on the side molly, so just accept that fact. So the tricky part is feeding it back through the handle. Second time. This is where the screwdriver comes into hand. So here we have Stephanie demonstrating. So this is a GR1 with no frame sheet at all, not even the stock one in it, and 20-pound plate and 6 bricks. How's it feel, Stephanie?
Awesome. Oh, it has both in it.
Yeah. had the plate.
So plenty of weight in there and still felt awesome. Now Stephanie will show with just the plate in there with no frame sheet.
With
no frame sheet, so yeah. See? Still good. And then with the kayak sheet in there as well. Upside down. It's upside down. And then obviously if you have more bricks in there, it's going to give it a little bit more support. So thank you for demonstrating, Stephanie. Or should I say Vanna Black? Okay.
So I have a waist belt. Can I integrate it into my ruck?
Yep. Actually, it's pretty easy to make it a little bit more secure if you have a waist belt. So once you're done tying off from the side molly, you can feed it through the waist belt and get a little extra tension to keep it from wanting to slide up when you lift. Would you like to demonstrate?
Yeah, I would love to demonstrate. It's so much easier to do overhead stuff. Yay!
Where did you get your waist belt?
Thank you for asking. I got mine on Amazon.com Prime, so you too can get it in 2 days.